With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started, showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that ball. First down, Buffalo.
First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Allen now on 2nd down. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Alert! Middle. Alert! 319! Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And the Bills.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Bills. First down. First and goal.
Allen goes with the pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spots to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Round 80, 56, 56. Alert! Hey, tight. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and goal.
52. Alert!
Throwing is Allen. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready up!
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. This one popped in the air and intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
the ground. It's Cook to start this drive. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 3-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Allen on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
56. Alert!
Throw once more. Here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Middle. Left hand. Monday. Regular.
Allen going to throw for it. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, New York.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bassett for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bills 10, Jets 7.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Complete to Adonai Mitchell. The ball is at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 41-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 19 tight. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Back to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Tight. 56. Look out.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1. They run over center with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets are out to a 21-10 lead. leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find his running back first. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What's that?
1st and 10, and it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That is caught at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
And the Bills.
Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Alert, alert, alert! Monday.
Allen working from the pistol. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit. Falls incomplete.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Design run here for Allen. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here's Robinson. And the Jets are going to be set up 1st and goal Good running. Takes him down to about the 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hot 19. Dragon, 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Head Warrior, 70s.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Alert!
First down, Allen. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On second down, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air once more is Allen. Escaping to his left. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Alert!
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Allen for the throw on 1st and 10. He's looking deep for Shakir. And the Jets are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. Now Allen on 1st down. And that ball incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And 10.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Allen now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Here. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. The open man is Wilson.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he is out of bounds. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Warriors, let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Alert! 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 Ready? Look out!
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
And he will score. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Hawk, 7, Hawk.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. The shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
19, Sargent, Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Set. 70 up, Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Alert! Half 85, half 10. Off 52. Middle. Monday.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Allen. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They are 8.